Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to the World Series 2024. And we're here today with the last round number one. I actually read a comment on one of my videos that I actually missed one of the round number ones, and I probably have already provided spoilers about who won this set. So apologies if you're one of those people that I've spoiled it to without seeing it. But up in the top right, we have the red USA laser for the player that is Pepsi. Then down in the bottom left, we have the cyan USA laser. Also, we're on the map Black Hell. This is Madara. So yeah, Black Hell is the map. Don't forget, it's the map of the volcano where Boyka lost 3 helixes. I saw a clip the other day. He was streaming and he lost 3 helixes against someone. I don't know, was it Staz or someone? He lost 3 helixes. It just said unit lost, and he looked over there and there's 3 helixes dead. When the Moab explosion type goes off there, it is possible to lose it. But yeah, this is the last of round 1. It's a best of 9. Feels weird going back to round 1 now, but I promised myself I was going to do all of the matches, and I realized I missed this one, so we've got to go back and watch it, of course. So straight away, Pepsi out across the map with noting. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Actually, I was gonna say Pepsi won the best of 1 tournament, which means he had a good ranking. But actually, no, that was last year. Lift Truck won the best of 1 tournament, so he got a good ranking this year. Lift Truck looks to be playing good lately. Actually, he's spamming against Marika even today and going quite 50-50 with him. Taking the World Series very seriously. We have Madara going for War Factory Barracks. He is going for 1 oil. He does have another Ranger, though. A few MDs here for Pepsi coming in. There is a V coming in. No laser lock there from Madara. Pepsi does sponsor a load of challenges and stuff in 0 Hour as well. Worth noting. So massive shout out to Pepsi for all the stuff he does sponsor. He's sponsored like random challenges and a few tournaments, I think, in the past too. Pepsi putting on the pressure here. He's hitting the Chinook now. His V's getting laser locked, but he's being blocked by the supply. So actually for now, it is still alive. Dozer there is getting hit. Dozer just go down. V goes down. And these go down. And Madara can now put back his Chinooks. But wait, was that the last Dozer? I think it was. Because wasn't there a Dozer there before? You can literally see the tracks. So the last Dozer has been hunted. So Pepsi could just bunker up now. Still got 2 Dozers left himself. Could have like 5 bases, just spread MDs all over the place. But he is still on an aggressive footing, actually. He's controlling the game a lot. I think Pepsi's probably favorite here. So, although I don't think either of them are crazy active, I think Pepsi's like more active and done better in 1v1 tournaments. Like I said, I think he won the best of 1 tournament last year, which is where you literally play 1 game to go through to the next round. So it's a very, very short tournament, all played in 1 day. But I do remember Pepsi came out on top. I think he beat Boyka in that as well. It's only 1 game, though, so you can't take loads from it, but he does play. Okay, Madara coming into the base. He has the toe upgrade, so does Pepsi. Hits a Chinook with 1 toe. Missile, the Hellfire drones here cost $500 each. So every one of them that gets picked off is $500 lost. These games weren't streamed, actually. Yeah, round 1, it wasn't compulsory to have it live streamed. From round 2, it is compulsory. There's only a few issues with that, because sometimes you get players from faraway countries from the rest of us, like New Zealand for Herb, for example. Scuba now lives in Australia, although from like the 3rd of October, I believe he's coming back to, or 2nd of October, he's coming back to Europe for a bit. But I do worry, actually, if... Oh, the lasers are here, nice. I do worry, actually, if Herb progresses right through the tournament and then you have like a quarterfinal with a mega lag, because you have to have a streamer in there too. then that could cause some issues. But here, it must have been running nice and quick with just 2 players. Yeah, nice laser turret expansion there from Pepsi. He is losing his oils, though. No reaction on the MDs here. No reaction at all, actually. Looked like he was completely AFK for a second. Madara didn't really capitalize on the player being AFK because, I mean, okay, he got laser locked, but should have gone right. There was no reaction until he, like, ran right next to the missile defenders. Should have gone right. Picked off that dozer. That dozer is actually quite protected now, isn't it? I don't know if you can get through there or not. I don't know where the impassable area starts when you get close to these ridges. But yeah, Madara is going full aggression. Now he is hunted. He's still got both of his oils, though. I was going to say it's worth repairing that, but he can't because he is hunted. Kona Burton coming out. Needs to be careful of the Vs with the drones on him. Ooh, there's one dozer. I mean, really, that other dozer could have been hunted earlier. I think Pepsi needs to just build up a bigger army at this point. Getting the CC, I agree with. And maybe building a few fire bases. Fire bases are pretty good against Vs. Laser is good too. You could literally build like a... You know the USA Laser Challenge where you have to fight whatever his name is? You could like have 4 laser turrets, 4 laser turrets, 4 laser turrets, 4 laser turrets. The base would be super secure. There'd be nothing that Madara would be able to do. No support powers or anything to be breaking through that. Build a laser base. It might be pretty cool. We do have supply lines that upgrade in play for Pepsi. He's not repairing his oil. Now he has his CC. Probably worth making another dozer to repair it. And then actually, you could build your laser turrets around that. So then it's providing a bit of a cover. Protecting a key building. He's making a second war factory, which I don't really agree with, actually, because it's about to dry up on his second. So, probably not the most optimal play in the world here. Unload here from Madara, but the laser lock is non-existent. Laser lock this time is. That oil does get taken out, but you see, he's dropped down a second war factory, but he's not really going to be able to afford to spam from both. You drop down a second war factory when you've got like 7k in the bank, or 10k or something. Madara's getting around the back here, causing issues. He's got another massive army ready to go. It's going to be a trade-off, but defending player Pepsi is going to come out on top. All of these there getting deleted. Oh, that shows you actually that the lag must have been good. I mean, the ping must have been good because the V turned around straight away to try and get the crushers there. Just Pepsi just seems a bit slow and like just plodding around. Like his army was still there while he's losing the power. Okay, he probably was clicking the A10 to be fair. Here comes the A10. Is it going to get shot down though? Because there's a lot of anti-air there. Okay, War Factory dead. Any more Vs that die cannot be replaced. But there is a lot though. And Pepsi's just still out of position. What the hell is he doing back here? He has expanded. But right now, I don't know if expanding is the way to go. Like, defenses here. Probably fire bases in case your power goes down. I would even sell that, make fire bases. You just need to defend against this. I don't think there's Pathfinders out either, so you could just have loads of missile defenders around and just laser lock everything. But you probably don't want to bank on there not being Pathfinders. If one does show up, then it gets shut down. But yeah, fire bases, laser turrets, all this kind of stuff. He's creeping forward with this dozer. Madara actually going back. Okay. Maybe he's going to load up his Vs more. Oh yeah, because these are mostly empty. He's going to go and load it up more. But he is on a bit of a time limit while Pepsi is collecting at the top left and still has dozers. I have no idea why he has a dozer here and not a laser turret. Laser turret. It's a bit confusing, honestly. Madara obviously can't see that either that dozer or the expansion in the top left. We do have a Pathfinder out now for... Oh, yeah, for Madara. Yeah, it's level 3, so add in some Pathfinders now. This artillery platform will do some okay damage to this. If the V's stay still, but they're not staying still, so actually it didn't get any hits. There's quite a lot of MDs in there, so that artillery platform did go down pretty quick, actually. Madara still has power. Still has money. He has 2 oils. Pretty sure there's a Pathfinder in there, so that should get shot, yeah. Finally a fire base. A bit of a risky expansion, quite honestly, because if that army decided to go there, this expansion would get stopped. But Pepsi's going in for the base trade, as Madara is heading into the main base of Pepsi. Finally now fire bases, but it's just too late. This army probably will wreck the base, but the question is, how fast can Pepsi wreck Madara's base? The answer is going to be Madara's base is going to fall first. Madara just quits. He realizes he's been outmaneuvered there by Pepsi. Yeah. Well played. Gets himself on the scoreboard. I don't think it was the most optimal play by any means, but it's still, regardless, it's 1-0 there for Pepsi, which is all that matters. Okay, jumping into the reverse, down in the south position with the red USA laser. This is Pepsi. Up at the top right, we have the USA laser for the Cyan player. This is Madara. Yeah, it's a perfect mirror. So, of course, this could either go 1-1. Could have gone 2-0 either way, but obviously now Pepsi's taking game number 1. But yeah, when you start off with a mirror, anything is possible. War factory and barracks from Pepsi. Looks like Madara might be going for a drop, though. He is. Speed is of the essence here. You see how the MDs were going over there at first, and then the dozer moved at the last second. It slowed down a little bit, because that's the difference between an extra V or an extra half a V or something being built, which will help deal with this. So you want to get that drop over there ASAP. Okay, if he starts building the barracks straight away, keeps these MDs here to guard the barracks. So you don't want that V to go all the way around and camp the entrance, because that could happen now. Madara might be going too far forward here. Yep, I think so. So Pepsi's now going to go behind. That's quite poor from Madara. You just wanted to stay there, and this wouldn't happen. Okay, Pepsi's not really targeting the units anyway. Strange from both, honestly. Oh my god, he sold the barracks. Okay. I do like the overall build from Madara, because Pepsi's not collecting. He's also denied the dozer there, even though he has lost the ranger. Yeah, he's collecting on 2 Chinooks, getting the oils. There's quite a lot of MDs. Just a couple of rangers. We'll be countering that. I don't know why he's not making a ranger himself. Suppose he can crush, but there's a V here to stop it. You can use these rangers, actually, to capture that oil. This honestly should be Madara's game, because this is quite powerful, what he's done. But he's moving out of position again. What's he doing? Why is he going over there? Okay, he does get a V, but they should have just hung around there, like, the whole time. Ever since he dropped that barracks and them 3 MDs. The 3 MDs should have just camped there. And every time he goes to try and collect, maybe just move 1 off. But then that oil should be his as well. He should have, like, split them up, laser locked as they come in. Okay, Pepsi in quite an annoying position. He's also coming around the back here. 2 Tovies. This is all going to get countered now by Rangers, because he's got no Rangers left. There is a V coming in from Madara, but his Chinooks are getting hit now. I think this is a throw, you know. If Madara loses this one, after that start, the build should be his game. But I don't know what Pepsi's doing now. Just lost 3 Vs for nothing. But the Chinooks are dead. Is Madara hunted again? Because he's lost one dozer already in the south, and I think he's lost the other one. Yeah, he's hunted again. Okay, another V. This time from Madara, enters the base of Pepsi. Pepsi is around the back. He might... Madara might try to hunt Dozer of Pepsi to try and even things up. But Madara lost both of them Chinooks and he only had 1 supply, so his economy's quite wrecked. Still does have 2 oils though, I suppose. And these do get unloaded, but Pepsi's on it. Madara has been defeated. Yeah, GG. Pepsi is looking slightly better in the laser mirrors. Extends the lead to 2-0. Okay, jumping into the next one. We're on Sakura Forest 2 by No Mercy and Radar. Up in the top left, we have the red USA Air Force for the player that is Pepsi. Down in the bottom right, first other faction than the USA faction we're seeing so far. This is the China infantry for the Saiyan. This is Madara. Inf against air. One thing you could do here, you could do a airfield and a war factory, but actually I think is he playing reactive here? Because he's probably seen this dozer come forward, so he's playing reactive to this rush that we're going to see. There's a bunch of tank enters and going to be an assault troop crawler rush there from Madara. It might be able to break this position, but even if it can't break that position, could the assault troop crawler go there and start causing issues? I think Pepsi has spotted this. He's reacting pretty nicely to it. What I was going to say is sometimes you see an airfield and a war factory to pop open an outpost, but it's not going to be an outpost. It's going to be this assault troop crawler. So can Madara see this firebase? He's actually going to go in this angle instead. Needs to be careful though, because that firebase can't stop an assault troop crawler from camping that position, and these Chinooks will get hit. Assault troop crawler is on the way. He's just doing a little dance, deciding where they're going to park up to defend. They're going to push out through the middle. Madara is kind of all in, because he's only got 1 supply behind this. It hasn't upgraded to a second yet, but it's still possible to drop down a second just a bit later. Here comes the assault troop crawler with the tank enters. Even if the micros are even remotely decent here, it should do severe damage to the Air Force. Firebase gets a few hits off. Flashbangs are in play. Might have been better actually just to firebase up, forget the Vs, and just to make loads of ranges. A few missile defenders and loads of ranges. I mean, in hindsight. Don't know if Pepsi's used the drone in the enemy base, or if it was over that war factory and got shot down. I don't think it was though. Pepsi in a lot of trouble. He's got 2 blobs of infantry to deal with. He has a few flashbangs out, but there's loads of minigunners. Chinook's now getting hit. Yeah, Pepsi's lost this one. Madara's got himself on the scoreboard. Oh, or has he lost it? Somehow, all the infantry is getting cleared up. There's an outpost here now, though. There is a missile defender here to laser lock. Depends how full the outpost is. Half full. 5 units in total. Another Chinook goes down. Pepsi is on 3 supplies, though. This one's camped. He's going down. It's very close, actually. We're down to the last few units. Madara's upgraded to a 2nd supply. Very, very surprised how Pepsi's still alive. It looks so bad. Had a big blob of infantry like at the back and a big blob of infantry at the front. And somehow Pepsi's cleared it all and now pushing out with 2 Vs. Very, very confusing scenes. We've got a minigunner hiding in the tree. Vs are out now, hitting the barracks. Another outpost going to enter the base. Flashbang's doing some good work. Oh, he's not seen the minigunner in the tree. That might end the game. I know there's assault troop crawler out again. That minigunner's taken out 2 Chinooks. And there's a outpost in the back. And it looks like 3 tank hunters in there. Oh my. 1 minigunner there is just single-handedly wrecking Pepsi. He probably doesn't even know where it is. Look at it, how well that's hiding in the trees. He's killed 3 Chinooks. If he didn't take major damage already, then he definitely has now. Is that Pepsi's last dozer? There is an outpost in the back waiting for these Vs. Kills 1. Is not going to get the 2nd. Assault troop crawler entering the base. There's a barracks down in the bottom left. Madara has expanded. Still looking good for Madara. But it has been a bit back and forth this game. Air's known to be the strongest army overall. However, still against an infantry rush, it's still very, very hard to defend it, especially when you've got 3 entrances to the base. Assault troop crawler and the tank hunters can pick any entrance. But if the game goes longer, you get your fire bases, you get your air units out, you get a big blob of Vs, and you get pathfinders, then Inf struggles later on. But Inf is really good at pushing early. But yeah, the production now for Pepsi is camped. He has escaped with a dozer, but only has $475. Power gets taken out. Yeah, this is definitely Madara's game now, surely. He's building a prop down in the bottom left. Don't know if I'd be building a prop, quite honestly. I mean, I don't... Oh, he does have a war factory in the middle. Okay, so yeah, would be building a prop. Still has this. He's making a power there. Those are for Pepsi making a run for it. He's trying to build a power on the other side of the map. But surely he can't win with just 1 V. It's even taking damage from 3 tank hunters. Never mind produce any more units. Madara's got 4.2k in the bank. You can capture all of this stuff or just kill it. I'd be killing the power because you can kill the power very slowly with minigunners. And you get the XP for it as well. Madara's level 3. So that probably should have been a CC rather than a prop. You should definitely be building a CC now as level 3, Madara. Especially when the game's getting a bit dicey like this. 2 power scaffolds for Pepsi, but this has to be over. He's got 1 V and a dream, basically. He's trying to block. He's trying to keep the V alive. He probably will win that engagement with the PDL. Yeah. But it's when the next few units come out, like an assault troop crawler will wreck that. Madara is just all over the map. Chinook struggling here to deflect all of those missiles. ECM's out now, is going to disable it, and that's game. Yeah, it's game. Well done to Madara. Very nice rush. 2-1 is the score. Okay, jumping into the reverse. Then we have Pepsi down in the bottom right of Sakura Forest 2. This is the Red China Infantry. This is Pepsi. Up at the top left, we have the USA Air Force. For the Cyan player, this is Madara. Yeah, we're going to see some different builds here, or we're going to see some copycat style going on. We've got Pepsi going for a barracks in the middle. It's a little bit deeper, though, and it's right above the drone. Sorry, right under the drone. So Madara can definitely see what is coming. But it's not 100% dead certain that he's going to be going for a war factory there. He's kept CC indicating he wants to play a longer game. So he's going to be making some minigunners. Maybe one tank hunter. Send to the oils. Capture some oils. But he's actually made it look a bit like a little bit like an assault troop crawler push. Madara is going to go for the airfield and the barracks, which is probably more optimal. That's what I suggested in the previous game. Or did I suggest just going barracks? Barracks fire bases. He's only done one supply though, Madara. Not sure how that's going to work out, actually. With 2 supplies, yeah, fine, but with 1. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd build, actually, to be building the second supply late. But I think he might have been a bit confused about if this is going to be an assault troop crawler push. He might have saw a forward barracks and thought, oh my god, it's going to be the same. So he might have been playing reactive there. He might have dropped down that late because he realized the assault troop crawler is not going to come. We do have a King Raptor out now. Is he going to spot that minigunner, though? Because it would be good to deny that. But is he just going to go for the dozer hunt? I think stopping that is worth it. But if you want to go... Oh, no, he's not going to go for dozer hunt because he's kept CC. So, yeah, not denying that oil at the top is a mistake. Because, like, what is that Raptor really going to do that's better than denying an oil? I think stopping that oil is more important than that outpost, because that gives him 1,000 to start off with, and now it's going to give him 200 every 12 seconds, and it requires 3 Raptors to kill that, and you're going to lose the engagement here. So would have been definitely better to... You could have split-fired it, actually. You could have split-fired that, and then also split-fired that and denied 2 oils. Very, very important. Yeah, Pepsi definitely playing a slower and more methodical game. Keeping the CC, load of infantry spam, and eventually just to overwhelm the Raptors. Raptors taking a bit of damage there. Hits another outpost. He shouldn't be able to break through that. With 5 aces and flashbangs, only 2 tank hunters left. Yeah, you see how that spiraled out of control now? The inf shouldn't have all of that. There's an assault troop crawler out now. Raptor coming in. Needs to back off, though, because there's minigunners right there. Raptor went for the dozer, but it was blocked by the oil. Looking pretty good for Pepsi. He's slowly taking over the map. Don't know if he can break through there or not. Might be worth a try, but also might be worth spreading your minigunners. Whoa. Raptor gone down. Yeah, I suppose attacking in 2 places is pretty good. The assault troop crawlers here taking the damage. And then the infantry behind. Slowly killing the flashbangs. Now hitting the firebase. Pepsi just took over basically the whole map. Yeah, Pepsi clears up. That's got to be game. Surely. Everything's dead. And Madara has been defeated. Yeah, 3-1 there for Pepsi. Very, very nice to play it slow and methodical like that. And also, I think he confused Madara a little bit with that forward barracks, which Yeah, made Madara. I think that's what made him do the bit of a weird build order. So 3-1 Pepsi. Okay, jumping into the next one. Down in the south position, we've got the red super weapon general for the player that is Pepsi. Then up in the north position, we've got the China tank for the cyan player. This is Madara. Yeah, so we're on our, what, 5th game, and we had no GLA yet, I don't think. We had two laser mirrors. Then we had tank. I forgot what it was now. No, not tank. We had him against the air. And now now tank against super weapon. Yeah, no GLAs, okay. It's going to be a no eco though. Could be a potential quick match. I found a screenshot the other day. Speaking of quick matches, it was like from when I used to play quick match. It was like from 2000 and I don't know 4 or something crazy. It was this. It was a photo of my old screen, which is like a little CRT screen. I say little screen, but it was like big depth wise. You know how they used to be massive, like deep. And yeah, it was all blurry, so you couldn't really see my stats, but it was like of the stats of the quick match screen from the GameSpy days. Those in the know, you'll know what I'm talking about. Used to just be able to jump on, press quick match, 1v1, choose your maps and go. Man, if we had that back, it'd be amazing. So yeah, Nobiko is well and truly here. It's 2 Chinooks for Pepsi. There is a build Mad Rage did once where you go 1 Chinook. But I think 2 Chinooks is the norm. But this V is getting a little bit trapped against the edge of the map. However, I still think it can escape. It doesn't want to hang around too long. Next V is not loaded up and across the map yet. It's taking a lot of damage on that V. Needs to get out. This no eco is not the greatest. Hanging around like that at the back and getting yourself trapped is not good at all. Like, what is he even paying attention to? Because he's not loading that up, is he? Like, even if this Gat gets in the back and is killing your Chinooks, if it means you risk losing the V, just let your Chinooks die. Prioritize keeping the V alive. Because that's the thing that's going to win you the game. These Chinooks are not going to win you the game anymore. But this second V is really slow across the map. That V getting trapped against the side was not ideal. Yeah, Pepsi is now fully all in because he's losing his Chinooks. Just needs to continue with the aggression. He has hit the economy of Madara. Madara currently only on 3 trucks. Just remade one of them. Yeah, back on 4 trucks now. Is that another fully loaded V? We've got 4... Oh, wait, we've got 2 ambulances now. Okay. Right, he needs to go in hard now because if Madara gets up to a prop and makes an ECM, this is going to face problems. Madara probably needs to make a line of Gats and move in and attack at the same time. Yeah, you don't want to leave stray Gats just by themselves. You want to make sure they're in a line so they fight together. Strength in numbers, as they say. So far, a lot of Gats here are going down. There's an outpost on the way. That V is a little bit low. I think hitting this wall factory is probably the right thing to do, rather than getting yourself trapped against the side of the map again. I think pulling back and going here now is a better thing to do as well, rather than getting yourself trapped. Tank into here will be useful. Damages the Vs quite a bit, actually. Yeah, that Gat in the back, you could have left it on guard mode on the power. Because that will always say base under attack, base under attack. And it might distract Pepsi a little bit. And therefore make him lose a V. Because usually when the person's focus is pure on the Vs, if it's perfect, the micro, he shouldn't lose a V. But if you can distract him by making him look elsewhere, then you've got a chance of picking off the V. Quite a lot of weak gats there. They all need to get back and get repaired. Otherwise, they're just free kills. So many low gats now. These two here are the only ones that are more full. How many? There's 4 low gats. They just need a 1-tap. It's going to give so much veterancy to the MDs inside. You can see them. So it's getting even stronger and stronger. There is a prop out now, though, so it's heating up a bit. Oh, one of the Vs goes too close to 3 gats. Gat goes down. Another gat is out. There's another gat on the way. No laser lock there from Pepsi. Really slow to laser lock. I think now he's laser locked. ECM out now. Okay. ECM gets the crushes. Okay. I think there's only 4 MDs in that. It doesn't seem full. Yeah, there's only 4. I think Madara can do it, you know, because Pepsi's completely all in. And that 1V, even if it clears all of this, it can't break that army anymore. ECM doesn't want to stand in the radiation. It'll go down. But that 1V can't beat that now. The composition is just too strong. V gets disabled. And Madara's done it. Well. 3-2 now for Pepsi. Okay, jumping into the next one. We have the red China tank up at the north position for Pepsi. And down in the south position, we have the Cyan super weapon general for the player that is Madara. Are we going to see another no eco? It certainly looks like it. This is Fargo's fault. He's always doing no eco. And then brags about it. Even if you know it's coming, no eco still wins. Okay, Madara getting ready with his first loaded V. He's going to be, from looking at the minimap, against 2 supplies, double war factory. Straight away, a bit of damage getting done to that V here. Ideally, with your first V, you want to pick off 1 gat or kill some trucks. Ideally, the trucks, actually. That V's getting too low. You don't want to mess with them tank hunters anymore, because you risk it going down straight away from the beginning. Madara's moving in with a dozer, top left. So you'll probably want to build an EMP there. Gives Pepsi another thing to worry about. There you go. Gets taken out. Prop is on the way. EMP. Oh, man. That is bad. Just lost $900. Just wanted to build it there. Took the dozer behind and build it there. Would have been the best chance. He's just lost $900. I suppose it's still provided a bit of a distraction. Allows these Vs to come in. The main thing to hit in that position is the power. The prop is already up, though, and Pepsi knows to remake the power straight away. Ambulance taking immense damage. He's got a Vet 2V. ECM's out, though. And I think he'll be able to get over there and defend this power. He's going to lose that dozer. Second war factory going up with Pepsi. Remake the one that he lost. And he's pushing out across the map now. I don't know whether that is the best thing to do, because that allows the Vs to come in and do something now. There's 2 GATs and an ECM. Other dozer is going to go down. As long as enough units get out now, this no eco is going to get repelled. But I think there was just a bit of risk just leaving like 1 or 2 GATs and an ECM. But he has hunted his opponent now. He's going to kill these Chinooks. There's quite a lot of units out now. 2 ECMs, 3 GATs. Although some of this stuff is getting picked off. See, when you have quite few tank units, the loaded V is doing some serious damage. This GAT's ECM's coming in from the back. Madara probably thinks this is going well, but he's about to have a nasty surprise from the back. Laser lock comes in. ECM's moving around as much as they can. Madara might be able to do it, actually. This is close. Yeah, I honestly think Pepsi moving out with that army and then coming back later on was the wrong thing to do. All he had to do was just camp in his base and just hold the no eco, that's all. Eventually, the super weapon will go back and try to play a normal game. But by that point, you'll be too rich. You'll have a Lotus getting the oils and stuff. Wow, wow, wow. It's 3-3. Madara evening things up. Okay, we've got another China here on AK's Magic. Are we going to see any GLA? I do wonder. Down at the bottom left with the red China Vanilla or China Regular for Pepsi. Then all the way up at the top right, I'm not going to have any GLA in a whole set. How strange. Up in the top right, we've got the Cyan Super Weapon General for the player that is Madara. Yeah, AK's Magic is the map. Two supplies. Looks like 4 oils for Pepsi. He's sending a tank hunter over here. In case there is sent a dozer to crush the red guards, then the tank hunter should be able to deal with it. So yeah, 4 oils. 4 oils, 3 supplies, and a war fetcher. Okay. Does he have enough money to upgrade that at the same time? Okay, 1 red guard there gets denied. Thing is, the tank hunter moves slower than the red guard, so the red guard could still get crushed because the red guard are too far forward. That's going to get denied. Okay, this guy needs to do something. Needs to go in the back. This one also. Got a V from Madara now inside of the base. One of the trucks going down. Why didn't he just keep the trucks there? I have no idea. It's gone all the way around. One of the dozers there going to get picked off. But Madara is getting harassed on his Chinooks. Dozer does go down. But the V is taking immense damage as well. I think that GAT will chase it down. 1 MD picked off, but the V survives. Madara's got himself 2 oils. He's made an EMP down in the bottom right. But Pepsi now with a huge push. I think he might be hunted. Was that the last dozer? Yeah, it was. So what happened to the first dozer? It might have been repairing one of these. Oh no, was it taken out over there? Yeah, he sent it out, expanded. Okay, it got taken out up there, I think. So yeah, Pepsi coming across the map now. Loads of GATs and tank enters. It's a bit similar to Majesta against non-RT. It reminds me of that. That was like Air versus China, and the China got hunted and pushed. Exactly the same situation. Pepsi's coming in from the front and this top left side. Madara just decides, screw this, I'm going to evac the base. Old base getting captured. Old base getting sold. I don't know if them Vs can come in though. There's a lot of GATs and a lot of tank hunters here. The GATs could eventually get picked off, but it's the tank hunters. They're you don't want to mess with a blob of them like that because the Vs will get deleted. Just look at this, man. It's crazy. You can tell he's hunted. It's just an army of GATs and tank hunters, which is literally the anti-V. The anti-V blob. Madara's going to try and camp it out down in the bottom right. Where there's a will, there's a way. He needs to be building another firebase, though. Like, this dozer's AFK too long. This dozer's too exposed. And he also, if he was migrating his base, he should have been preparing this a bit sooner. To be building a firebase now, this dozer to be just sent to his death doing nothing is not great. There maybe was a chance, you know. Like, because he has flashbangs. So with firebases, MDs, flashbangs, like he's floating 4.2k now, not making anything from the barracks. Why would you not be making anything from the barracks now? But I think he's just a bit overwhelmed. He's too busy trying to micro the V, so remember to click on the barracks. But if you want to win the World Series, you've got to be remembering this stuff. Everything's getting deleted now. That's game. It was actually quite an entertaining game, actually. Yeah, the first dozer got hunted there. Second one got hunted here. Victorious. But then, yeah, I swear Madara could have won that with the hunt and then a proper camp out. In the bottom right, I think he could have won it. Okay, so up on the top right, AK's Magic. We have the red super weapon general. Now just needs one more victory. This is Pepsi. Down in the bottom left, we have the Cyan China Vanilla for the player that is Madara. Okay, we got a drop from Pepsi. So he has gone 2 supplies, 4 Chinooks. Dropping a dozer, but hasn't left him with enough cash to build an EMP. I think if you just did 1 supply, maybe 3 Chinooks, you would have had enough cash there. He is going to drop an EMP eventually, though, actually. I suppose, as long as you beat them red guards. Then that's all that matters, isn't it? And the first Gats and the first red guard are on the way. But it's already too late. It just shows the power of the drops. It's so fast. Maybe The only way to maybe stop that is to get a supply truck. A supply truck rush it and stop the red guards. Could be something. Could be something people could add to their build orders. Madara's already got a airfield out. No third supply just yet. Fire base from Pepsi here too, but the gat can come in from a nice little angle where it can actually just park there and it can't be shot by either the fire base or the EMP. Needs to be careful though to stay exactly there. Yep. So far so good for Pepsi. He's on 3 supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4 oils. 3 supplies, 4 oils for any US is amazing. But this position is going to be stormed by Madara. Would he be able to break through that, though? With the second troop crawler, you would imagine so. That dozer could be used to crush some stuff. 1V is sent forward. Mix come through for Madara, deletes that 1V. But I don't think Pepsi cares too much, because as long as he's hitting that oil, which he is, with the MDs, and it's getting weaker and weaker. There are 2 dozers still out from Madara. He's expanding up in the top left. Remember, Madara's fighting for his tournament survival now. Pepsi making a strat. He has a ranger here to capture this. Nobody's got the refinery, but it is often forgotten about on this map. It isn't a bit of a place where you don't normally have units. You see it's like totally in the darkness. People forget about it. Including myself. Okay, Pepsi putting pressure on here now. He does pick off a dozer. Does he or not? Worth picking that off. Yeah, he does get the dozer. There's only 1 dozer remaining now for Madara. But Madara does have quite a lot of stuff everywhere. Stride Center almost finished.
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy. Establish memory super weapons that can be Alpha Auroras. Maybe Madara realizes the situation now, thinks better push, but his units are not in a big blob. They're coming in kind of a single file formation. The red guards will get picked off first, especially by search and destroy Vs. And the tank hunters just coming in one at a time is no good. The bottom right's getting cleared. One V goes down, but all of the infantry go down. Madara nearly level 3. Needs to build a CC ASAP. He's building a new airfield. But if he had a CC already, then he could artillery either the airfield or the strat and get the Auroras out for a bit. One of Pepsi's orders here slowly getting killed. Colonel Burton been found by the Red God. MiG's taken off. Alpha comes in. The MiGs cannot land now. Actually, they'll be able to land on the other airfield. MiGs do get some nice hits, actually. V's weakened a lot. Every V is quite low there. That one will re-heal, though. But these GATs are not focused on the right things. They were shooting the drones there for a second. One V does get picked off, but a lot of the GATs there. There's so many more Vs where this came from as well, so Pepsi just needs to put all of his Vs here. Spectre gunship is killing the airfield. Madara's going to lose here. He is, because he needs them MiGs, and he doesn't have a CC. He could have had a CC already, because he was floating like 6k when he dropped down that airfield, and I'm pretty sure that Dozer was doing nothing for a long time. So he could have had a CC. Artillery could have killed the strap. Madara has been defeated and he has been eliminated from the World Series. That's the last of round one. I'm glad to go back and cover that because I did promise myself I was going to do every single set, and there we are. I think we're on like 254 replays that I've watched so far. It's not even finished yet, so massive amount of replays. All right, GG, well played. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.